It's time for Showbiz now, and Miss G has joined me. Hello, Miss G.
Hello, Israel. Hello. So you know that we have rebranded from GHALLYWOOD to GHALLYWOOD.
Yeah.
Now, there's been a lot of displeasure expressed by the fraternity. A lot of people.
Because I thought they were involved in the decision.
Well, they claim they haven't been involved in this decision-making process. Yes, some of them admit to the fact that they have, thought about rebranding. The name has come up, in some circles, but they haven't approved that GHALLYWOOD or the film industry in Ghana should be called GHALLYWOOD. And so from the president of the Actors Guild to the president of the Producers Association of Ghana to the president of the film crew in Ghana or of Ghana, they have all issued statements.
But hold on, because I saw there was an event at the conference center.
So there was
where there were a number of top actors and actresses.
The first time probably we've had the young and old meet under one roof, to discuss
and that was
the
where
film
they unveiled
industry.
it, right?
Yes. So they knew nothing. According to these people, they knew nothing about this unveiling. Yes, they knew that there was a summit for them to meet and discuss issues, but they didn't know that GHALLYWOOD was going to be, thrown in their faces. So
and right there and then they didn't protest.
I can't even imagine how you go, sit down, enjoy, be part of it, applaud, and then all of a sudden you tell Ghanaians that you
so
never.
So what are they saying this in the statement?
They all issue statements. So president of the Actors Guild, president of the Actors, which is Sammy Fishin, president of the Film Producers Association, which is Augustine Abbey, I'm sure you remember Idi Koko, and then the president of the Film Crew Association, which is Louis Aquaman. All of them have issued statements. They've copied the minister in these statements saying that they have no idea. They are disassociating themselves from this new brand, GHALLYWOOD. But the man who is behind this was approved by the minister. I remember that when we went for that meet the press with the minister, Honorable Catherine Afeku, and she introduced him to us as somebody who is well known as a producer. He's done a lot of stuff. Actually, they actually traveled to India to sign an MOU where they actually, decided to maintain the wood part of it because of Bollywood. And he's been explaining why he thinks that some of his colleagues are not excited about this new brand.
Agreed to go with FIPAG president. So we sent his name to our partners in India, and when the invitation came in February, Idi Koko's name was on it. We were 4 people going, so we added him and we were 5. From February to the June we left, Idi Koko said he was to renew his passport. It took him 4 to 5 months in renewing his passport. Now, we went for our visa around April, and it got bounced. By then, his passport was still not part of our passports.
So you were going for the visa and could have left without him? If in case you had been granted visas.
Yes. Let me, because his passport was not with him, we went. It didn't happen. We came back. Now we had an opportunity to try it again. We called him. Still, he did not have his passport rectified. 3 weeks to the trip. Then Kemfiati, Actors Guild.
Yeah, I know Ken.
Yes. Kemfiati said he will help him get it. Within 24 hours, Kemfiati helped him get the passport. Then it was left with the visa. We have been able to go for our visa. We paid almost 540 Ghana cedis for our visas. Individually we paid. But he said his association have to pay for him. And we said, oh, chief, this one is get it and probably you can build the association at any time. He insisted. 1 week to the summit, he has still not gone for his visa. We have left the letter at the High Commission of India that he is coming for his visa, which was ready for him. He never. Monday before the Sunday we left. I met with him.
You mean Sunday before the Monday you left?
No, we left on Sunday.
Okay.
So a week before, a Sunday before the Sunday we left, I met with him. And he told me how his associate doesn't want to help.
So it's a very long story. He's just trying
I'm not getting it, actually.
So all that he's trying to say is that there was an opportunity for the FIPAG president, which is the Film Producers Association president, Augustine Abe, known as Idi Koko,
to make inputs
to have gone with them to India to sign this MOU that would have, brought about this new brand and all that. But he didn't want to go with them. So they've actually made efforts to join or to include all these associations in this decision-making process. So it's not like he took the decision on his own. And I've heard Bob Smith also say on radio that this was a deliberation with some people in this government that wanted, to give a facelift to this industry. So they thought it wise to rebrand and, try to amend certain things in this industry.
But the GHALLYWOOd, though, I mean,
sounds GHALLYWOod. I'm sorry, I didn't say that. Anyway,
you said it.
No, I didn't say that.
GHALLYWOod.
Like it's, Leila Jansi has also been complaining. A lot of the filmmakers are not excited. They don't even know what. Oh, it sounds gullible. Anyway, let's move away from GHALLYWOod, and now we can talk about weddings. You know how when you go for weddings and you're not married, you begin to think about when you're getting married and all that. Now, we've had a lot of celebs talk about how people just send a message through their DM or post something through the DM and they say a relationship and that's it. So we've been asking some people. Let me start with James Gardner. I asked him, how he felt about that, if he was ever going to try that, if he's done that and gotten a relationship out of it. But gossip is his sister got jilted by John Dumelo for gifting. Is that true? Let's hear John.
They are ones that, you really know how it's going to happen. They DM you and you know that they have a certain sort of likeness for you. If you leave them on, you might probably end up breaking their hearts because they feel like they have something with you. So you try and stay as cordial as you can. The ones that give you compliments, you respond. The ones that always say, oh, hi, God bless you, you say amen. There's a way, you just find a way of fine-tuning it after a very long time. So
the reason I jumped to the DM is that in Nigeria recently, we've had about 3 or 4 celebs coming out to show that or tell us that their relationship.
That DM.
So have you had any relationship through that means?
Oh, no.
Why, you don't take it serious?
It's not that I don't take it serious, but I mean, we all can be the same people. We all can't go through DMs to find our partners. I might probably want to see the person in person like this and have a conversation from beginning instead of just texting and typing or typing with someone I have no clue about. We're different people. You like salt, I might like pepper.
I heard, let me say it in English, I heard that his sister was jilted by JM, that's John Dumelo.
Was jilted? In what sense?
That they had a relationship. She was the one he was supposed to marry, and that didn't happen.
That's entirely between the two of them. Whatever that happens in her life and John's life is up to them. They are adults. I don't like meddling in other people's relationship. I know they were together, but as to how things didn't go, how it's supposed to be, whether they had a misunderstanding or they agree that they have to go their separate ways, I have no idea.
It didn't affect your relationship?
No, not at all. How should it? That's none of my business. That's their business. They're adults. They are not kids. No one has to hold their hands to cross the road. So if they decide that whatever it is was best for them and they went their separate ways, it's entirely up to them.
Okay, it means that guys these days have changed. Because in the past, if you jail somebody in sister.
Somebody also made a remark that you never know what they have had together. That's John and James. Okay. So if you make wild, maybe he too. You don't know whether he's using somebody. Guys. So that was the remark somebody passed earlier today. Okay. But the good news for the SAC natives is that, contrary to people have said today that he got engaged to Tracy. We have heard confirmed contrary news that what happened today was just a knocking. Yes, we know the SAC audience said, or there's some speculation that he's getting married this month. Maybe this is just the beginning of that, rumor. Maybe it's true. The process, yes. And so we heard that, he actually went to, when you go knocking, you go for the list there. Is that what they say?
Yeah, I think so.
And so he's gone for the list. So very soon. Oh, you're so excited.
Well, yeah, I'm happy for him if he locks it in.
But people have also asked that why knocking again when everything is a done deal?
The door has been opened. So you are saying essentially why knocking when the door has been opened already, and the person you sat inside the house.
Hey, which house again? Hey, Israel.
Knocking.
I know that when the door has opened.
The door has opened.
Has been opened long ago.
And Sarkodie has sat inside.
Hey, you saw him there.
Oh, but they've given him bed.
That's a sat inside. Hey, I didn't know that part of Israel. But congratulations to Sarkodie. We're hoping to see what happens afterwards. So, congratulations. Let's ask for an invite. Will you go?
Yeah, I should go. Okay, so Sack, you know, me and you, you know.
We have said 1,000. It's a 2K. Thank you for having me, Israel.
All right, thank you too, Miss Shi. All right.